Have you ever wondered how many times you've been alive without truly living? How many mornings have you woken up feeling like something was out of place, even when everything seemed right? How many nights have you laid down, not with physical exhaustion, but with a soul-deep fatigue, like you've been carrying the weight of a life poorly lived? You try not to think about it. You try to move on. You try to smile. But deep down, you know, there's an emptiness, a constant discomfort, like a hidden crack in your inner walls. Small, almost unnoticeable, but growing. And it is growing. You try to fill it with anything. More work, more screens, more noise. You drown the scream with entertainment, distractions, food, cheap dopamine. But it comes back. It always comes back. In the moment the world goes silent, when you're alone with you, that's when the truth shows up. And you know what it is. You're not living. You're repeating patterns, repeating excuses, repeating the same routine that no longer makes sense. Yet you keep obeying it, like a prisoner who forgot he's wearing chains. The scariest part isn't realizing your life is stuck. It's realizing you're the one holding the lock. You know something has to change, but every time the pain rises, you run. You hide behind the promise of tomorrow, a tomorrow that never comes. And that's how people get lost. Not in great tragedies, but in comfort, in the lukewarm, in the whatever. You feel like you weren't born for this. You feel like there's something inside you waiting to be revealed, but you don't have the courage to go there because you know that facing what's hidden might cause everything to collapse. But what if that collapse is exactly what you need? What if it's not the end, but the beginning? Maybe, just maybe, the breakdown you fear the most is the exact door to what you've been searching for. Silence. It doesn't arrive gently. It cuts, a clean break between you and the world. Suddenly, every voice goes quiet, every noise disappears. All that's left is you and the mess you've avoided for so long. And in that moment, you realize the noise was protection, the noise of notifications, the noise of routines, even the noise of your own thoughts, created just to drown out what's real. But silence doesn't lie. It reveals, it exposes, it unearths. And there, in the middle of that sonic void, you come face to face with what you feared most, the truth you've spent years avoiding, the truth that you betrayed yourself, that you settled into a role you never wanted, that you kept molding yourself to meet other people's expectations and lost yourself in the process. And the worst part, you realize it wasn't an accident, it was choice, small, daily, quiet, choices that seemed harmless until there was no turning back. That's when a new fear shows up, one crueler than the fear of failure. The fear of getting used to it, getting used to apathy, to a life without color, without truth, without presence, to a routine that makes you forget you're alive. You don't feel anger anymore, or pain. You feel nothing. And nothing, my friend, is the graveyard where conscious souls go to die. But there's still a thread of life, a flicker, a split second where something inside you screams, there's still time. And in that moment, you understand. No one's coming to get you. There's no savior, no secret mentor, no hidden script waiting to be discovered. There's only this. You, right now, with the choice to stay the same or break everything. Action doesn't come when the fear is gone. It comes despite it. It comes when you choose to move, even without solid ground, even without certainty. Because living without intention is handing the pen of your story to someone who doesn't care about the ending. And no one, absolutely no one, will write a worthy ending for you. So now you know the pain wasn't the enemy. The emptiness wasn't a curse. The discomfort was your final advisor. That annoying whisper was you trying to remember who you are. Not the domesticated version, not the one who smiles to please, not the one stuck in loops, the real you, the one who existed before fear, before the masks, before the guilt. You spent your life waiting for someone to rescue you, But now you know no one's coming, and that's not a tragedy. It's the greatest freedom you've ever had. Because if no one's coming, then everything that needs to be done, you must do. If no one writes for you, then the script is blank. And that's the weapon, that's the key. That's the brutal truth you've been running from your entire life, and that now you can finally accept. You are responsible for everything. And because of that, you're also the solution. You don't have to wait until you feel ready. You just have to stop hiding. Stop feeding the version of yourself that's convenient, but not true. The version that says, not today. That repeats, I can't. That hides behind, it's too late. Enough. Enough of surviving your own existence. Enough of playing a role you despise. Enough of shrinking to fit into someone else's expectations. Transformation doesn't arrive with a scream. It arrives with an act, a real gesture, a clean cut. A moment when you decide this is it, that either you kill the lie or it kills you. You'll lose people, you'll break old promises, you'll disappoint expectations that were never yours to begin with, but in return, you'll gain the one thing no one can give you, peace. Not the peace of comfort, but the peace of being fully alive, fully present, even in chaos. You'll bleed, you'll fall, you'll doubt, but you'll walk with your head held high. Because for the first time, you'll be walking toward yourself, and that is all that matters. Now go, don't wait, don't ask for permission, don't look back. Grab the pen, tear up the old script and write a new one that's worthy of you.